Hello, this is Chris with PixelFreak.com. Today, Kairosoft released a brand new game called Kairobotica. So I'm going to just jump right into it. I've played it for, I don't know, about a minute or two. Well, more like 5. But this is more of a first look than it is a gameplay demo because this is a game that I really haven't been playing yet. So let's take a look at it. Come on now. Boot. There it goes. So went right up to the title screen because I've already been playing it a little bit, as I said. We'll go ahead and just start it up, and we'll start a new game. Name. So the way this works is, I think I'm naming either my species or my ship. So we'll call it... Oh, I don't know. The New Kairos. Let's a Neo Cairo. We'll just go with pixels. A little generic today. Alright, so here we go. So the way this starts out, how this works is we're currently bound for Earth. So this is a spaceship. And the way the game works is you're a spaceship full of Kairobots, and the Kairobots go around and save planets that are under like attack, right? You can see your spaceship guys there up in the front, and then you get like it kind of plays a little bit like an RTS game in that you kind of farm out your guys. And here I'll build one of my first things, Cairo houses. So you start out with your Cairo house, which gives you more units, your Kairobots, your factory, which increases the max Kairobots. Factory actually produces your Kairobots, and your farms, they were for tourism, and I'm not sure what else yet. I haven't played far enough yet. So what I'm going to do is, they'll start with a factory. Well, no, I don't want to do a factory yet. Let's do Cairo houses. Because I think I already have one factory, right? This is a factory. Okay, so I don't want to upgrade it yet, but as most Kairosoft games work, you can upgrade your various buildings if you'd like to. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Let's back out. Okay, so we've arrived at Earth, and now the game gets a little more interesting. So this is not a straight simulation game the way that the other ones are. This actually has a little bit of RPG elements to the game. So what we'll do is, kind of like how Dungeon Village had quests, this one has patrols. So I'll click on the little guys up there. I have a new one here. Before I pick that, let's finish building a few of these. Let's go with 3 of them and wait that out. So these patrols, what they do is you go like on a mission for the planet, and your guys kind of run across the screen and you'll fight enemies. Well, this is where a few RPG type elements come in, and you actually choose how to attack, how to proceed. And it is a very light way of going into RPG, into kind of an RPG. It's not very customized from what I can tell. Alright, so I can have a total of 8 bots now. I'll go ahead and let... can't really see the bottom. I'll go ahead and let my bots build up. 6 of them. So the reason that it's nice to have more factories is as you go through the game, as you go through these patrols, you're going to lose bots. It's unavoidable. And they rebuild based on how many you have. To me, it feels kind of like Dungeon Village, Warcraft, and let's see if I can change that real quick. I apologize for flipping through menus. That might be a little bit better. Warcraft, like an RPG, I don't know, Final Fantasy, and Dungeon Village. So let's go ahead and do this. You can see, I'm not sure exactly what the disc does at the moment. I don't know what that does, but I know that this controls my bots. Oh, there we go. How many HP I have. And this controls, I don't know, nothing. Let's go with full for now. We'll figure that out before this video's done. Alright, so you guys run across the screen here, and they find a donut. Donut monsters! I love how your robots are like kind of skipping. Very happy to be here. Very happy. So you get your attack here up in the upper left-hand corner. Let's see, can I click on that 20 discs? What the hell is the 20 discs? Okay, so you, again, have some options. This looks like a normal option screen for Kairosoft games. Okay, let's just go ahead and attack. And they move synonymously, or in sync, simultaneously. You can click here at the bottom. It says click on the directional pad, but if you click in the big black box like I just did, it stops the auto attack, and then you can attack again. So I'm not sure if they actually give special attacks later on in the game. Here you're awarded kind of these experience points, and you'll level up in each one of those. Kairobots got experience, and they're very experienced. They attack in unison. Go, dudes, go. And they kind of skip to the next donut, and we can retreat at this point if we want to, but there's no way we're retreating. Kairobots don't retreat, they attack. And another donut dead. The donut bites the dust. Alright, and then we find... Let's kick his ass too. Get him, Earthling, son of a bitch. No, that's the end of the patrol. Okay, so patrol done, got some experience, and Eurasia patrol is complete. Very excited, robots. Very excited. Get some money. I got a cushion, and my reputation went up. My patrol was completed perfectly. Completing a patrol perfectly, you do that by never failing and never retreating on the patrol. Your rewards are a little bit greater for doing that. So it actually pays off if you want to level up a little bit before you go into a new patrol, because then you're more likely to finish that patrol perfectly and get the most out of the reward. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and just build another house. You have an upkeep cost. You just saw that at the bottom. There's an upkeep cost that's associated with how many structures you've built. Each one has an upkeep cost, and as you level up your structures by giving them items, the upkeep of that structure goes up. So there's a lot here in this Kairosoft game that's very similar to the other Kairosoft games that have been released so far. I actually skipped the last. There was the sushi one that just came out, I don't know, about a month ago. I actually skipped it because it looked kind of like more of the same. And Kairosoft, they release these games so damn quick. There's just, it's too much. And since I pay for all these games, this is an out-of-pocket thing that's very hobby-like. I just can't afford to keep looking at Kairosoft games for every single one. But this one actually is, in my view, this is something different. They're kind of on the cusp here of doing something new. If I go back to my patrols again, completed the last one. That they explained perfect patrols here. But there's some new ones now, and now they cost a little bit of money to go run them. So I'm gonna wait until I have all my robots built, and that might not even be enough. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade one of these guys, one of these houses. I wonder what happens when I do that. The culture, the fun, and the fee goes up. Culture, fun, fee, and upkeep. So what's it do when I upgrade them? Let's just do it. Let's just upgrade it. We'll use all 3 items on this one. So this is very much like Dungeon Village, upgrading an item. Now I'm not sure exactly where the... so this leveled up. So I wonder if when it levels up, that increases the capacity. There we go. And I would imagine... then that if I upgrade the factory, it puts them out faster. We have a visitor from Earth. So once you do your first patrol on Earth, you get this little, I don't know, visitor guy. He comes in and he opens up tourism onto your ship. I'm going to call this a ship. Even though it's kind of more than a ship. You're growing stuff here. Alright, my max number of Kairobots have been reached. Let's go ahead and try to do the next patrol. So this is about as far as I've... What happens I'm just gonna go max again because I don't want to mess things up. I don't understand what the discs is. Also, there's a boss on this one. Or something. Abducted robots, no! Get out of the way, Susie. That donut's got my treasure box. Wow, I got a lot of robots there. And that donut's dead. That's right. Come back when you're a maple bar. Alright, what's in the box? And it's a cushion. Keep on trucking. Whoa. 3 of something new. Captured special Kairobots. So it's kind of cool to see Kairosoft do something with, well, do something official with their mascot, the little Kairobot guy. They did make the Kairobot a class in Dungeon Village, but it was at the very end of the game, and though he was quite the ass kicker. Wow, I'm getting tore up. Oh, I got this. Wow. That guy's strong. He was pretty awesome, but, I mean, he also kind of didn't make sense. So it's kind of cool to see him in a more official, more realistic capacity here. That's right, boss, you're done. That's not an advanced one. The only difference is he's got no body. He's just arms and legs. Hello, I have no torso. He's the mini Kairobot. He even have elbows. He looked like the hamburger helper guy. My robot should have been like, "You are of no use to us," and then just consumed him. Because that's what you do if you're badass. Anytime. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the menu. Let's go ahead and do some kind of first looky things here and take a look through some of these menus. So we've seen patrol. Let's go ahead and look at actions. We have travel and we have missions. Let's look at missions. Incomplete and completed. So there's no missions yet. So there might be some new ones in the future. Let's see what travel says. At the moment, we can only patrol Earth. So travel must be for when we have multiple planets, multiple destinations for me to go to. You can do your old patrols again to help raise the levels of your units. Status. We have Kairobots. 4 each Kairobot. So there we go. Cool. Oh, when you do get techniques, very cool. So that's going to add in probably the spiciness of the RPG goodness in there. That'll be kind of nice to have that. Whoops. We need to go to Power Allies. Inflicts additional attacks. Okay, so I'm looking at the discs, and it looks almost like I'd probably have to spin the discs to use that guy. That's my guess. 2 screens of these, so quite a few of those special units. That's going to be kind of cool. What else we got here? Colony. Oh, so I have a colony. There we go. I'm a flying colony. Spaceship was the wrong word. You're in a colony. This is just some stats, it looks like. Speed is 15. Shields level 1. So that speed and shields, that must play in to something else later in the game. Something when maybe traveling between destination to destination. I have a new mission request. Evil group transforming food into monsters. All right. I've always wanted to kick the hell out of a cheeseburger. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to wait until I've factoried up some new Kairobots from the last time I got my ass kicked. I love how every single game has its newspaper. The Galactic Colony News. I'm glad we just got that paper. Info points from tourists. Okay, so the name, if so everybody knows, the name is actually for your colony. So I'll go back and I'll probably start over when I do a full playthrough of the game. I'll rename it from Pixels to something awesome. Come on, factory, let's go. We got missions to do and people to kill. So this is definitely much different than other ones, the other simulation games. Here we go, deadline 32 weeks. Let's try this. This is really cool. It seems a lot more interactive. They've really addressed... Wait, hold on. Gold cardboard. Something about the phrase gold cardboard doesn't make any sense to me. Either it's gold or it's cardboard. Maybe it's just cardboard that's been painted gold. In which case, I have no interest in that. Let's do it. What happened? Accepted. Alright, so how do I do it? Please start your patrol. Okay, so you have to start the patrol afterwards. Let's do it. Deploy. Ooh, we're in a cave, so that's kind of cool. Different backdrops. Ah. Rice baller. He looks like cheese. Attack. Take that, cheese, rice. Alright. And what do we get in the box? It's a hoe. Huh. I'm gonna go intergalactic with that hoe. Maybe to... Ooh. Take this, armless bunny. That bunny's got no feet. Okay, so this is not going to go well. It's a goose. It's a duck. Duck eat Franks. Hey, I learned a skill. Cool. Okay, this is not going to go well. This is a chocolate donut. I don't know if you know, chocolate donuts, they're out of control. Whoa! How about that for awesome? Did that cost me? Whoops! I don't think I'm gonna have to retreat after this next one. Yep, I'm not gonna get through this whole thing. Okay, let's back out. I'm gonna retreat for now, and we're gonna come right back. Actually, let's take a look here at skills. Huh. Oh, there it is right there, Blitz. Charge without regard for safety. Takes 30 stamina, 30% stamina. Cool. To do. Anyway, so I think I've shown it a pretty good chunk of the game. So that is Kairobotica. It's the new Kairosoft game out on Google Play right now. It's $4.99, so it's a little steep compared to other applications out there, other games out there. But it's a Kairosoft game, so you can expect that you're going to be playing this for, I don't know, 10 hours or so for your first playthrough. Usually, if you want to see everything in the game, you usually have to do it about twice. So you can go check that one out now. I recommend it. It seems like a pretty good game. I'm guessing that it'll be one of the top Kairosoft games that I've played. And thus far, my favorite ones have been Game Dev Story and Dungeon Village. I also liked Pocket Clothier, but the problem with Pocket Clothier was the subject matter wasn't that interesting to me. So I still remain, it's a good game, but Dungeon Village and Game Dev Story were probably better. This looks like it's going to be one of the better ones. I'm going to really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and highly recommend it at this point in time, but I'll do a full review once I've played it. It'll probably be about a week or so. Until next time, this has been Chris with pixelfreak.com.